happening, everybody? Welcome to Glory Hunters. Watch along! Saarbrücken, a third league team, in the semifinals versus Kaiserslautern. The team just right over from me, about an hour from me. I got Glory Hunter Nick and Green Man here to watch this potential classic. Whoever wins this game will more than likely face Leverkusen in the final. They have a game against Dusseldorf tomorrow. That should be all but set up. But nonetheless, Saarbrücken has been maybe the second biggest story in Germany going this deep in the playoffs. And if it wasn't for Leverkusen's invincible season, I don't think we'd be talking about this right now. Are you gentlemen excited? Because it looks like the tifos are out. The smoke is starting to clear. The men are setting up. Here we go. Saarbrücken, Kaiserslautern, semifinal. Your thoughts?
A fairy tale and a dream, a nightmare and a reality is what stands in front of us on both these teams today. One team will be walking away with a dream, and we'll be walking away with a nightmare. And wait to see who it is.
Nick?
Hello.
We're on. We're on and you're on camera.
I thought you were going to say something. Like, you said my name, it sounded like you were going to then say something.
Oh, I apologize.
I think it's like, obviously Saarbrücken are the big story here because they're the third division side that have beaten the top sides. But even then, like a second division side like Kaiserslautern making the final of the Pokal is pretty cool in itself, even if they win today.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's true. No, then Kaiserslautern becomes
I think it's a cool story either way, right?
Really, and neither of these teams are dominating in their leagues. Neither Kaiserslautern or they're not looking at. There's no real chance for the promotion. There's definitely no chance for promotion for Saarbrücken at this stage. They're in a much better position last year, and these boys are about ready to kick off.
But let's cut the bullshit here, okay? This is the biggest chance that any of these players are ever going to get in their lives, okay? Today is everything for everybody in this pitch.
I would agree. Absolutely.
And what off? And we start with a corner kick.
Right off the bat, yeah. I'll get you.
That was unusual. It's a goal kick.
Oh, no, goal kick right off the bat. Jesus Louises. Well, there we
I think
go.
that just shows you the nerves of both these teams here. Right off the bat, we didn't see nice pressing. Both the teams just went for a big long ball. A big long ball again. Just for someone that's maybe not so familiar with these teams like myself, Tommy, what Saarbrücken are the team in the light and they're in the third division, and Kaiserslautern they're the team in the red and they're in the second. Is that right?
Yeah, Saarbrücken would be the team in white, and they're normally like that. They go with a blue-white colors. I think this is like an away jersey for them, even though they're playing at home. And Kaiserslautern is red, as they are. I actually saw them with Liverpool at a preseason game about 10, 12 years ago. With some Irish buddies of mine. I've actually been to the stadium over there. It's a World Cup certified stadium, and they did play in 2006 over in Kaiserslautern. I mean, it holds a decent amount.
If Saarbrücken get to the final, if any of these teams win the German Cup, is it the biggest sporting achievement
ever
in history?
I think it might be. I don't think that's that much of an
not
exaggeration.
Kaiserslautern.
But Kaiserslautern that I can see. Maybe if Kaiserslautern.
A second division side winning the Pokal would be huge, but it's not the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, in all sports.
I think if the third team, if they beat Leverkusen for some outrageous reason, then it's one. You got to start talking about it. 1980. We're not just talking football. We're talking sports. 1980 Olympics. The comeback that Barcelona had. I think
Leicester winning the Premier League.
Yeah, we're in that.
The Lisbon Lions.
Yeah, Lisbon Lions.
Lisbon Lions are up there.
This team's been a completely different team in this tournament.
Long throw.
Long throw. Going right for it right away.
Oh, Roy Delap would be proud of that one.
We set up
third division side beating Bayern Munich, an invincible Leverkusen, Frankfurt
Leipzig.
and Mönchengladbach in the same run.
Robin Himmelman is the goaltender for Kaiserslautern, and they get it right into his arms.
Yeah, Saarbrücken are looking dangerous from their long throws, you know.
The guy you really got to watch for is Kai Bunker. He is their center striker.
I don't mean to bust your bubble, Tommy. No one is going to remember any of these players unless they win the full thing, okay? Let's just hope to see some half-decent football from these semi-professionals today.
I don't know. Like, Sandro Schwartz was on the promotion team for Mainz 05. People know his name. Some of those guys went up and did something in football going forward.
Everybody you've just named could have been an Austrian weightlifter in the 70s.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's a good attack here by it's a ball in the box. And the goalkeeper comes out. Oh, he
punched
punches
away
it
by
away.
Schreiber.
Schreiber get the ball back and they've got space to attack.
Tim Schweier. We got a man down. Uh-oh. Not a happy ref.
I'm curious to see if Saarbrücken can take the same approach here, because obviously they played very defensively against Mönchengladbach in the last game and sort of like stole their opportunities on the counter. Do they come out and play more aggressive because they're against a lesser quality side like Kaiserslautern, or do they take the same approach and sit back as if Kaiserslautern are a Bundesliga side?
I think they sit back. I think you're seeing that already here from the first 5 minutes. That's what they tend to do, and it's the smart thing to do. They're still not the favourites, despite getting this far.
Certainly. It's crazy to think about that. Like, the teams that they've beaten on the way, and yet they're still not favourites when they come up against the side like Kaiserslautern. It's like, it's incredible, right?
But they make here these long throws, they look dangerous though.
Yeah, they do.
Had a couple against Mönchengladbach.
There's an attacking opportunity, cross inside the box.
Oh, nice. They seem to recover possession quite well. Stop it, and every time that they do this, I'm really shocked they aren't top of the third division. Is the German third division just really fucking good and we don't know about it?
I wouldn't. It's not as good as the Championship or League One, in my opinion. It's certainly better than most third divisions. I think it's one of the stronger third divisions in Europe. But we're not like okay. Vehan Wiesbaden was in third division last year when they got promoted. They didn't complete one fucking free quick kick that season, and I don't remember anybody doing it against them either. Like not one, not one. Only at the end, a deflection turned into a goal when they finally actually got a shot on goal. There's no Messis out there that can they usually have 2-3 guys in a dangerous free kick position in the top leagues. They can make it difficult. You don't have that many guys that can do that at this level.
Sorry for interrupting, Tommy. We're seeing again another long throw. They're really. This is dangerous here. You're seeing.
Oh, absolutely.
Making them
Here's an opportunity.
I'm telling you what, this puts Kaiserslautern in the back foot now. They're scared just for the ball to go out of play in all in half. It's changed. Maybe the style of football they play in the third division, that more direct football, is how they're catching teams out.
Well,
we're seeing this here.
The influence of Pep Lagarde with tiki-taki, and you hear guys like Bastian Schweinsteiger complain about it. The Saarbrücken would play a more traditional, aggressive German style, but they also seem to be able to control too. You know, they're going to go for it for sure, but they also have the ability to create plays as well. That's what the Germans are always best for. They play the tiki-taki and switch, whereas...
Great ball in. Oh.
But nowadays, it's all Spanish. It's the Spanish influence on the German game is, right to the youth leagues.
Saarbrücken are just getting the ball down, they're creating space down the wings, and they're just loading the box, and they're putting crosses into the box here.
Nice tackle. A necessary tackle.
That was dangerous. Yeah, they're putting in a lot of crosses here. It reminds me of watching Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp.
And a free kick.
They've got an heir to Iceland with all those long throws, though. Just reminds me of the Euros when every single time Iceland had a throw in, everyone was like waiting for the chance.
Who did Iceland beat in the Euros that year?
Some really good teams,
Yeah.
you know, some
All
top
right.
tier nations. You know.
Any we might have
I
heard
can't
of?
remember exactly, but I just know there was some really, really good sides, and they were really lucky to get through. Really.
Yeah, and they also beat England.
Kaiserslautern, definitely the working class team. It is a derby between Wiesbaden and them, and it really showed. Their fans were respectful but wild when they came here.
With all due respect, Tommy, it's wild to me you've managed to get more Wiesbaden quotes in here than you have about Kaiserslautern.
We have, yeah. I mean, there's always a connection to Wiesbaden, even with New York Red Bulls. Emil Forsberg scored the first goal in the Pokal against Wiesbaden. You know, I was able to tie that in as well, and now he's in New York.
Like we're talking about this great story of Saarbrücken, but it would be pretty cool to see Kaiserslautern in the final. And also, Kaiserslautern historically one of the coolest histories ever, where they won the title after getting promoted. The only team to ever do it as a newly promoted side. So Kaiserslautern have the history there of doing some incredible things. Yeah, I think it was like late 90s they got promoted and then won the Bundesliga the first season they had.
Yeah, this was considered one of the big. You know, you've seen a lot of clubs in Germany. Some of the biggest clubs are in the second league. Hamburg, Schalke. Kaiserslautern was a much bigger club when I moved here in 2005. When I say bigger club, considered more of a mainstay of the first league. But you've seen since Leipzig's come up. There's been sort of spots taken away for traditional German winners. I mean, Schalke is facing liquidation if they get relegated, and they're in a relegation battle right now in the third league or in the second league.
Schalke can't go out of existence. That can't happen.
Yeah, that'd be awful. I don't know. I'm not even for that.
I reckon it'd be the type of thing where they come back straight away just in the low leagues.
But what about their stadium and all that? If they're not going to get 50. Oh my.
The Veltins Arena.
There's a cross in the box. Deflected out.
Saarbrücken can get an attack there from Kaiserslautern's mistake.
Saarbrücken.
Oh, he's miles offside. Miles. The Kaiserslautern players. It's been a long 10 minutes for them.
Yeah, they're working on it.
So, is this... Why isn't this getting played at the German National Stadium?
I don't know because
it must just be the final, right?
Yeah, that would be the final. That's in Berlin, I think. Yeah.
So it's only the final. That's a disgrace.
Yeah, I mean,
it should be the semi-finals as well.
as you can see, Saarbrücken has a pretty good following. They're also a working class, very close to the French border.
I can't believe they might actually get to the final. It'd be so funny.
It's incredible.
Well, they choked last year. That's one of the only reasons. Dynamo and Saarbrücken choked back to back, which gave us the opportunity to actually get promoted. But,
once again, for tracking it all back to Wiesbaden.
That's all that's important. I like
It's
that our little
always
town
been
has all these
Wiesbaden.
connections, and I dream the day that they're in the first league.
You know, what you wish it was Wiesbaden in this game instead of Saarbrücken.
Well, we came really close to fucking forcing extra time with Salzburg. They put a great effort in. Our striker had 2 goals, but mistake by our center back, who's had a spectacular season and probably end up being the captain once the current captain leaves, cost them. Basically,
and
at
then
least extra time.
New York's star man, Forsberg, coming up.
Yeah.
Oh,
The other Tommy team.
Yeah. So it's all got connections.
So
And then,
even talking about Wiesbaden, he ends up talking about the other one.
well, you
as
got Sandro
New York.
Schwartz, who's originally from Mainz, was on the fucking the promotion team in 2004 that got Mainz in the Bundesliga, and Sandro Schwartz was also at the game I went to against Mainz last year when he was the coach of Indy to Berlin. It's completely bizarre. It's like Roy Kane says, football's a small world in a weird roundabout way, you know? People just run into each other, you know?
It's always the same faces.
Yeah, it really is. It's the same people.
Fuck's sake, I feel like Neil Wenning's been employed by Celtic about 18 million times.
Kind of depressing to think about.
But having Neil Wenning employed by a club? No, it's not.
Time and time again it is.
No, Neil Wenning's quality.
Is he?
Oh, yes. It's been very even here by both these teams. It's hard to tell them apart.
I'll give the edge to Saarbrücken, though. They've been able to generate much more chances so far, yeah.
Would as well, but how long can they keep this up, Tommy? How long can they keep this fight
I
up?
don't know, and I don't see them being able to keep it up against Florian Ritz and Ta and Schnecke and all those guys.
See if they win it. They need to get something from the German state. 'Cause the German Cup isn't like enough. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not enough to recognise.
Get
Can they
promotion.
get like an actual state?
No, it's just the
The
trophy.
only team to beat the Bundesliga champions this year. Give them the title.
That's what they should do. They should say instead of getting like into European football, we'll give you instead of like the team in the Bundesliga 2, you'll get a relegation playoff. Oh, they should do that, man. Imagine the scenes.
Imagine the absolute shit show it'd be trying to sort that out afterwards, though. "14 minutes into the game, it's 0-0 here." You know what would happen though? You'd do it, and then you'd be like, alright, you get to play a relegation playoff to get into the Bundesliga, and then just lose it.
It was, yeah.
It'd just be the end of the story. Them just losing after winning the Pokal against Leverkusen.
Well, if you're a Saarbrücken fan, though, you've had a great season, no matter how.
Did they get
sorry.
European football next year if they win this?
No, I don't think so. No, it's just a trophy.
Check that
Maybe
up.
they get the
Really?
conference.
Check that. I don't
They
think so.
might.
What league though?
The Conference League of Europa.
Maybe.
Oh,
Doesn't
Schweinsteiger.
FA Cup wins.
There he is.
Europe.
The guy who doesn't like Pep style. Took a lot of heat for
It's
that.
Europa League. You get Europa League.
Get Europa League in.
Europa League.
So
That's amazing.
Saarbrücken, if they won it all, would take the one of the Europa League spots.
in the first season too, where there's more teams and a better chance to actually make the playoff rounds when they changed everything. We just did a podcast
So,
on that. You know.
Starbuck. Oh, have we done a podcast now?
Yeah, we did
That's
just
what
before.
we
Yeah.
were talking about
doing
just
before.
this one.
I'll put the
Right,
podcast out. I gotta edit it.
Do I take a couple of
Put it out
minutes here to
tomorrow.
talk about it? And just kind
We
of
can
go
talk
for
about it now if
what-
you want to. You want to talk about the
Yeah.
new league? That's fine. If you want to put your
Let's talk
opinion
about
on
it.
it.
You can give us your thoughts on
I
the
think
new
it's great.
format.
I like it.
Well, how do you don't get to drop down anymore? Doesn't that hurt Celtic?
Yeah, kind of, but we have another good one now anyway.
I think that's what kind of the conclusion I came to. What about the scenario we talked about? Like, if some team does okay in the opening rounds, but they have one game where they blow out somebody 10-0. You could see a situation. There's only 8 games played where a lot of teams have similar records, and that's the only thing that gets them over the top. Is that a
A
problem?
goal difference?
Yeah.
Oh,
Goal
goal-
difference.
no,
Goal
because
difference is
it's
gonna
a
be
league.
huge. Goal difference is gonna be
No,
huge.
no, it's a good thing.
Oh no, it's
It's
good.
good.
It's a good thing. I don't know. Like, what if they had an average season, and only that one, that one goal difference puts them over, like 5 other teams.
Well,
Yeah.
if someone wins a football, that's well, should we remove goal difference then? Do you mean goal difference? That's not a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah, with all those teams
good.
in one league,
I
I mean,
think
it's
But
36
he means it
teams.
as in like it might be a bit shit to see like someone get through because they get really easy draw.
Yeah,
You can't get
and
easy
they
to
blew, and they. Well, he can. I mean, there's some.
Like,
No, it's set
we
up so you get like a team.
We get like
from each
Dynamo
spot.
Kiev and win 5-0, and then they go through on goal difference against
I could see
someone who
a
had to
scenario
beat
like
tougher
this.
teams.
Let's take a scenario like this. Like Man City plays some weaker, lower end team from like pot 4 or something like that, because that's the way they're doing it,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
All right, and they blow that team out like 10-0, something ridiculous, and then they just play very average after that. very crappy after that, and then they're going through. They're going through. They have a bad Champions League.
You get the points. It doesn't matter how you get the points. Points get prizes.
Yeah, but
Obviously,
but they're going to be tied in points
crap.
with like 5 other teams at the end of it. There's going to be a lot of ties. The goal
What if
difference
like
is
you
going to
have
separate.
like a group?
No, there's no group stage.
What if you had a group? No, but what if like in the previous system you had a group that was super easy?
I don't know. I think I got to see. It might not even be a problem. It might not be an issue at all.
I don't think it will necessarily be an issue. I think it is just like a luck of the draw sort of thing, where you might look at it and be like, well, it kind of sucks because they got it easy, but, you know.
Yeah.
That's how it is right now.
Someone's going to have it yeah, exactly. Someone's always going to get the easy run, right? That's like inevitable.
And that could happen. Like, you get a group of death, you don't get in a group of death, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, that could happen either way.
You get like Porto, Shakhtar and Olympiacos as your group. It's like, well, they got a piss easy group.
That sounds like a great group for Celtic to finish 4th.
Yeah.
Also, there's only 6 games in conference. There's 8 games in Europa and Champions League. There's only 6 games in the Conference League to qualify.
I like the fact there's no drop down, because then teams that are meant to win the conference in the Europa League.
But doesn't that hurt non-Big 5 clubs like Celtic?
That's why it's great.
Yeah.
It does kind of, yeah. But at the same time, like if you're like Feyenoord, for example, PSV win the title, Feyenoord finish second, they get Europa League. Feyenoord have a legit chance of winning that Europa League, whereas now you could have like an Atletico Madrid finish 3rd in the Champions League group, and then they just sweep the floor with Feyenoord. And it's like, well, they're a Champions League side. Why the hell are we playing them in the finals?
So,
imagine if Aberdeen won the Conference League. That'd be so funny.
By the way it works is when you qualify, 1 to 9 goes straight to the round of 16. I think 9 to 24 have to play a playoff. So round of 16 they get a little game break, and then anything below that they're done for the season. No drop down.
Yeah, that's good. The games finish in February now, not December.
Yeah. I do like the fact that you can, if you finish high enough, you get to skip around. Like, that can be a serious advantage that some teams, like, there's more incentive to finish high because you skip a whole round. Whereas now it's like, oh yeah, you top your group, maybe you get an easier draw, maybe not. Whereas now you finish top of that league, like you've proven yourself to be one of the best teams in Europe, you get to skip a whole round. Like that's genuinely
that's 1 to 9, yeah. And I think that'll be really tight. I think goal difference is going to decide that. The goal difference is also going to decide the lower end too, yeah. More times than not.
You're going to see so many teams.
I think you're going to see. Here's another thing: a situation where you go undefeated and you don't win the league because another team went undefeated. You know.
That doesn't matter.
I
just like the idea of like a Sevilla has
I don't know if it's going to be an issue at all. I'm just trying to throw stuff out. Where's the problem here? And I'll be perfectly honest. I don't see a lot of problems other than the drop down for teams like yours, or the lack of it for teams like yours. But the drop down is good in the sense where a Liverpool doesn't drop down to Europa League, and I think that's
exactly.
Most important.
Yeah.
It means the shitty teams can finally get a Saarbrücken moment.
Yeah, it does. It's definitely. I don't hate it at all. The group stages were boring. They're not that important. You got important games. You have important games. Every game's important. Every game's huge.
And if you'd like to hear more about it and other great things, go listen to the new podcast and don't forget to like it and tell us what you think.
Subscribe and all that good stuff.
No, you shouldn't tell them to do 2 things, because apparently if you tell them to do like and subscribe, they're not likely to do anything. If you just tell them to do one of those things,
actually, you say like one thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're more likely
to do one thing.
Yeah, because you gotta do it. You gotta go like, subscribe, and bell, and that's just too much for people.
Like, you don't do that. They don't do that if you just say to them.
Whereas if you like comment below for this shit and ask for nothing else, they're more likely to go and do it.
Sure, yeah.
So smash the like button like your mother's wife depends on it.
Because it does.
It does.
It does, yeah. Because we have your mother, and if you don't like it right now, okay, your mum's getting it. We've got other family members. We don't even want to tell you what family members they are. So, what do you want to do? Just like the fucking video,
Like
and you won't find out.
You want to see mom.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you wanna see
One
mom
simple click, and it's all
If you
gone.
seriously
Go
still
away.
not like this video, your mum's still here, dude. Like, what are you doing? You're still not like that. Like, what are you doing? Just like the fucking video, stupid.
I should just do a video on my own channel where I just threaten the audience, like just constantly threaten them. That'd be kind of funny.
It'd go well with your like clickbait.
Yeah, that
sort of
clickbait
titles as well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I
Just
tell
like
them,
one of those where it's you just threatening them.
yeah,
Yeah.
just threatening them over and over
I
again.
can't believe it either. You raised this piece of shit. He's still not fucking liked it. For God's sake.
Please, honey.
I pretended I pretended my cat died. See, what I was originally, I did videos where it looked like my wife left me, and for some reason it does piss me off. Like people were like, they couldn't wait to hear about it, you know. Like the click-through rate was
It's juicy
amazing.
gossip, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, oh, and then I ran out of stuff, so I picked up my cat and took a still shot picture, and I just wrote my poor cat died, and that worked too. You know. You know. 23rd minute, not much action in the last
One of
10.
them was pretty good. I think it was the cat one.
The cat-
You
the
like,
cat was funny.
I watched it, obviously knowing it was like your clickbait
Yeah.
stuff, but I was still watching it like, I could be fooled by that if I didn't know, if I didn't have the context of
I had
knowing
my
you
cat's
did this.
corpse in the fucking in the picture.
What's the chestnut by the fire?
Oh, I put that out over Christmas. Yeah. Chestnuts. Yeah. I had a health teacher tell me that story. It's not even my original story. Yeah, that's been a tradition for this year to be 9 years.
Fuck it, is
Yeah,
that
9 years. It's
watching it?
been a tradition. Yeah. Start like, but the first time I did it and didn't get any. I don't know if I put it. Yeah, I put it in 2016 because the year prior I actually streamed it live.
You ever just look back at some of your old memes?
Recently, yeah.
Like the golf leprechaun or whatever the fuck that
I forgot
was.
about that one. I haven't done that in
You
years.
dancing. I saw that the other day when I was scrolling through my stuff. I was like,
Golf
forgot that was a
leprechaun,
thing.
yeah. Golf. Well, that's a big thing with your team. Your team's going to be playing golf by April. You know.
Unless you're Gareth Bale, because then he's just doing it all year round.
Just Gareth. But did anybody give
That's
less of a
March,
fuck than Gareth Bale?
I think he did at first.
When
And then
he-
the Madrid fans happened, and he
and
just
then
stopped
cared,
giving a
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Adele rapped, haven't been Arthur.
I was surprised.
Hazard didn't give a shit.
I was surprised he showed up to get his LAFC ring. I was like, I bet he doesn't even show. Yeah.
Good fun, I suppose. Celebrating.
Can I just say, we actually, as soon as we did that like thing, we actually got 3 likes.
Super.
Oh, wow.
Well, apparently they're like
At
their
least the mothers. You see 3 walk out in the background.
mother. Throw in
We've got
Saarbrücken.
the rest of them though.
Long throw in. Not too much danger though. Oh wait, we'll get another one.
Oh, it's a shame they liked it. I was enjoying. She was good company.
Don't worry, wait until you see what we've got up our sleeve to make them subscribe.
Here we go. This is becoming a theme. We have a
Long throw.
throw-in expert here. Marcus Goss will be
Put them in
taking
good
it.
throws, by the way, these have been dangerous.
Yeah, they have been. This guy can really chuck them in there.
There you go, no,
Goss
great
puts it
throw.
in. It's on the ground. Cleared away.
Oh, they're going to eventually create something if they keep getting it.
Wow.
They're going to keep getting it. It's like basically like having a. Oh my god, what a ball that is!
Well, right out in front. Here's a big chance. It squirts out to the left.
Saarbrücken
And-
just from a rebound about 40-50 yards out. down the right hand side. Guy rips in a ball there, first time. The absolute covering it by it was filthy. We get another look at it here. It's a filthy ball in the box. Oh, takes his time, comes down. Guy in the 10-yard box has a chance, but he scuffs it at his feet and ends up kicking one of the Kaiserslautern players.
Actually, so many people, the Americans have so much trouble naming it. It's just referred to as K-Town.
Kaiser,
K-Town.
or like Kaiser, like king.
Yeah, like emperor. Yeah, it was his.
Yeah, like Wilhelm.
Yeah, it was kind of named after him. Yeah.
See, Germans, I'm not.
This is, by the way, this is mine still from Top Derby. I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to be much of a derby with Wiesbaden because they didn't have much of it, but it was. I was a little shocked. But I think there's a lot of ex-Mainz fans that kind of like gave up on Mainz and decided to root for Wiesbaden. So that rivalry between this is a huge rival for them. So I think they're right over in the Rhineland Palace. They're like an hour away. Not even that far. So I'm in Hessen, and they're the Rhineland-Palatine or something like that. Rhineland-Pfalz, excuse me. They're Rhineland-Pfalz team. And so is Mainz Rhineland-Pfalz because Wiesbaden-Mainz is a twin city.
It's not like anything bad has ever happened in the right ones.
Well, what did we lose? Okay, just for a second. Well, we could have literally the Battle of the Rhine next year if Mainz gets relegated. That would be called the Battle of the Rhine. Because that's.
I think we've actually already been a Battle of the Rhine, Tom, quite famous one.
Well, this will be the football battle.
Yeah, last time Mainz were in the lower leagues.
Yes. Corner kick. Saarbrücken definitely putting the more pressure. We had a good 10 minutes where nothing really happened. Everything was in midfield play, but now we're getting a lot of throw-ins and. We got a corner kick, dangerous corner kick. Everything.
We're actually getting the time that nonsense stopped perfectly for the real action to come back here. But as I say that, there's been an injury in the box, and Kaiserslautern are looking to waste some time here to alleviate the pressure. And I'll tell you what, I don't blame them at all, because they're under a lot of pressure here from those long throws to this set piece.
By the way,
struggling to deal with him.
Kenny Prince Redondo from Spain. He's the guy down in the box right now. He's their top striker.
What's that guy's name? Can you say his name again, please?
Kenny Prince Redondo.
He sounds like the best football manager player ever.
Yeah. He's getting looked at.
They're actually just saying to him, here, Kenny, show us your passport. I don't believe that's your name. His name's Kelvin Smith.
I'm kind of surprised he's Spanish. He doesn't sound Spanish.
You'll be like of some North African heritage. Look at Kevin Prince Boateng.
He's not North African.
He's West African. Saarbrücken, we've got a corner here. I've got a feeling this is
here
going to
it is. Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this too for Kaiserslautern. Oh, no, but it's headed.
Never mind.
Right to him.
How beautiful is this Saarbrücken kit?
He's quite nice. I like the pinstripes with the gold badge.
Yeah, it actually looks like a Germany kit.
Yeah, Germany kit before they gated up.
I can't believe they're leaving Adidas.
It's a money thing from what I understand. You know, because you're only going to get so much money from Adidas, and Nike's going to give them the world. And I think you'll see a day. DFB's been in some financial trouble since COVID. I think they're going to try to remake that money through Nike, but I think you'll see a day where Germans wearing Adidas jersey again. Here's the scoring opportunity for Saarbrücken. It's dropped back, but intercepted by the D.
My thing with it is, like, I really like the German kits recently. I think they did Adidas and made some really good ones recently. And secondly, you have Adidas and Puma, two of the biggest sports brands in your own country, and you've gone with the one that isn't.
America.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
You have both the Dasslers companies, and you've gone American.
Well, there's a real weird history about Puma was split from Adidas. It was the two the brothers, and
the Dasslers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Adi Dassler was obviously Adidas, and then I can't remember his brother's name, but yeah, he was Puma.
By the way, huge news. Kenny Prince Redondo is out, replaced by Aaron Opoku. So their top striker is now gone. Opoku is also from Germany. He's 6'1", wears shirt 17, and right-footed.
I've a sneaky suspicion Opoku may have Nigerian heritage.
You think?
Oh, really?
I think there's a possibility, lads.
He is a German national.
Well, I looked it up. Redondo, its father is Ethiopian and mother's Spanish, I think. But he was born in Germany.
Oh, he was born in Germany? That's probably why he's playing here.
Redondo was.
But he's listed as a Spanish national for me.
I'll tell you what, I'm
he
very
was
jealous
born in
of that
Germany
guy.
to Spanish and Ethiopians.
I'll tell you what, I'm very jealous of that guy's passport.
Yeah. Oh wow, big tackle.
This game's getting a bit tasty now.
Boy.
Oh, it's getting tasty out there.
I like my new blue passport.
I've not got my new passport yet. I've still got the old Rule Britannia normal passport.
Ooh!
Oh!
Brookner just took somebody out.
Look at kind of getting a bit feisty here. Things are livening up. For anybody not watching, there was a brief succession there where there was about 3 or 4 slide tackles in a row. And then one of the Saarbrücken players just finally went through and just kicked one of the Kaiserslautern players. Oh, took him right out, yellow card in the middle of the field.
Patrick Soffmeyer takes the yellow.
Patrick Soffmeyer. He goes right through him there. No intent to get the ball.
Sorry, Sottheimer. There's no TH. Sottheimer.
He looks like a Nazi from The Great Escape.
Stop. You can't.
Good film.
It's a great film, by the way. In the note of Great Escapes, do you want your mum to subscribe? Like this video right now.
Free kick coming from the circle.
That was
Kaiserslautern
wasted.
lobs one in the box and picked off by Schreiber.
Oh, almost not.
I'll tell you what, this game needs a goal in the fast.
Only 10 minutes to go in this first half.
But that's not even a foul, the goalkeeper just drops that.
Yeah. But his arse fell out when he dropped that.
I know.
He collided with his own player.
It's fortunate there was no one closer.
Oh! Is he offside? No, he's not, he was onside.
Yeah.
Like,
How did that happen there? They were showing us a
Camera just
highlight.
panned over
And
too
then the
late.
next thing we knew, the Saarbrücken were 1-1 with a great half volley and a chance. It's been a lot of chances the last couple of minutes. I feel like we're going to see a breakthrough here for one of these teams. It's the first team to take one of these chances.
They do look very evenly matched, but I mean, they looked evenly matched against Mönchengladbach as well.
Oh, I wish I was as fat and rich as Boogie 1883 so I could eat food. Oh, what a tackle.
Ooh.
Yeah, this game's getting tasty.
Yeah,
This game's getting tasty, lads.
I'd say so.
Oh. Let's see. A little bit of revenge there. A little bit of revenge there for the tackle earlier on the pitch.
Yellow card, Kaiserslautern, Boris Tomanak.
Oh, and he
Got
kicked
some
the player.
crushing news for you, Green Man.
Oh my god. What's
Opoku is not of Nigerian descent.
Oh my god.
He's Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Do you know who is also of Ghanaian descent?
Jeremy Frimpong.
Me.
You?
Yep.
How
plays
far
the long
down
ball.
are we talking?
Yeah, I'm on the ladder. Like 4 or 5 generations. Come on. Oh, the big striker for Saarbrücken's a fucking unit, by the way, isn't he?
That was the
And
man
wait,
that
look
Tommy
at
said
him
to
there.
look out for, Bunker.
Is that who you
Bunker.
said to look out for?
Yes, I
Bunker?
did.
He's a
Yeah.
fucking player, by the way.
Kai Bunker.
The man that you said no one's going to remember.
Yeah, wrong.
Well, they have to-
Big man striker. Do you know what he's like? He looks like Oliver Giroud if you bought him from eBay.
Well,
And the man, he's got the dyed blonde hair. He's a big target striker, man. And he plays in the 3rd division of German football, man. That guy fucking idolises Oliver Giroud.
Well, there's talk of Giroud going to the MLS, so he'll be at a higher level soon.
Actually, it's almost it's got to the point where it looks like Galaxy's got him already.
It's a great
Yeah.
move. Great
So
move.
Giroud will be looking up to Bunker soon.
Yeah, Giroud is such a good player, by the way.
He probably doesn't need to go. I mean, he's definitely can play. I think
Yes,
he's in that weird position where he's too old to be invested in and too expensive to keep around. You know.
Yeah.
So
He's
MLS
like too
time.
good to like. You know, he's good enough to keep his career going, but he's at the age where it's like he doesn't have that long left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could go at any minute. He could stop being good at any
Any
second.
minute, yeah.
Like any game, it could just like one injury, boom, done.
Yeah,
He
you
still
never
is the
know.
best player at AC Milan and really got holding AC Milan in there when Paul Sec and Leao kind of had cold parts of the season.
I'll tell you how good Oliver Giroud was, okay? I was playing Football Manager 2019 for shits and giggles recently, okay?
Yeah.
And I chose to play as Chelsea. And then Giroud was on the Chelsea team, and he was 29 years old back then. It's like, fucking hell. Just shows you.
Big corner kick for Saarbrücken.
I think this is at Saarbrücken. One of these teams need to create a chance here.
Kasim Rubinek will be taking it from the right side.
They look dangerous here from the set pieces, Saarbrücken. There's a lot of space at that back post.
Here we go.
A lot of space at that back post.
Looks like an outswinger. Ball's down. Good work by K-Town to clear it out of there.
You wouldn't think there was a division apart for these teams.
No, you wouldn't.
Certainly not. And if anything, you'd think Saarbrücken with a higher
Higher.
side, the way
yeah.
they're playing.
It's a
They
free
look
kick
more
in an
confident.
dangerous
The only-
position.
The only
They're
difference I
creating
see is when Saarbrücken's a little quicker to clear it under just about every circumstance, whereas K-Town will take their chances and try to look for a short pass rather than clear.
I think another thing, Saarbrücken, all these players know this is the biggest opportunity in their lives. Never mind their professional career, this is a fantasy for all of these players.
I mean, our
Maybe.
third league is you can make a living. You can make a good living in the third league.
Yeah, but you
in
don't
Germany.
think you're getting to this.
But
You
you're
don't
not.
think
You're not gonna. There's no. You can become a club legend, and you can be make a pretty
That
good
should be
living.
quite
But you're not going to be.
challenging.
We're not talking Richard Famous. Here's an in swinger off the.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
Bunker
a
had an
lovely
opportunity,
thing
but
to-
it's bit wide and hard wide.
Giroud
It's-
scores that.
Yeah, maybe he could have done
It's-
better.
How does he? Yeah, that's
it's
unlucky. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to use his head
Nod
and
it
change
on.
the direction. Yeah, nod it on, but he's just not a lovely Giroud despite his haircut.
Saarbrücken does a Kai Bunker chant. Here's another opportunity.
Oh.
Can they keep it in? No. Throw in K-Town.
By the way, if I go silent for a minute, there's been people attacking my front door recently. So I need to keep
Probably
it
because
back.
you've stolen all their mothers, so they'd like this video.
Yeah, exactly. So like the video if you want your mum back.
Give us our mum back! Throwing
That's-
rocks and that brick comes through the window.
Like I swear to
What do
God,
you like?
they keep just kicking my door.
I'd kick your door if I lived nearby.
And run away. So you'd be confused.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. Like literally, that's what they're doing. And like it's like not funny though, because like my granddad is sitting downstairs with my grandma.
What are they like looking after the hostages?
Yeah, they are. They're watching to see if people have liked and subscribed. I'm going to see if we've got any more likes. If we get this video to 5 likes on stream, we'll release the hostages. Okay, so let's get to 5 likes.
This is K-Town's first sustained control.
One more like. If one more
Fire,
person like it, watch this video, likes the video, we'll be able to release the hostages.
Rabinic,
Okay.
wow. Works around the Kaiserslautern
Oh my-
defender and tripped up from behind. They're going to get another free kick in a dangerous area.
And they're getting a fraud, they're getting a fraud, which is more dangerous than a free kick. For this team.
Oh, no. Shouldn't have been a free kick. Clean tackle.
It's not a free kick, I think it's a throw-in, Tommy.
No, I don't think it's going.
It's a throw-in.
Throw-in, no, and that's the right call. I made a mistake because that was definitely a clean tackle. And I saw it in slow motion. Here's
Probably what Saarbrücken want.
Here we go.
long throw, pops out to the center, but in the air, they try to put it on net. Oh, wow. A header is all cleared away by another header by the Saarbrücken, or excuse me, Kaiserslautern defender.
I missed the night in Germany. I missed the night indeed. I missed the night in Germany to win the cup instead. Have we got that one more like? Is everybody's mum getting released yet?
Hope not.
1 minute added. Seems appropriate, too. Very little downtime.
In chat, Henry Smith other thank you so much for the Euros. Should we talk about it now? Please. What?
It's in the pipeline.
Keep an eye out, maybe after the challenge final. Yeah.
You're breaking up a little. Get off the wireless.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at the Euro stuff. Expect it before the Euros, probably after the Champions League final.
Green Man's idea, the road to the Euros, we covered some of the bigger clubs. Maybe a dark
Nations.
horse. Yeah, nations. Yeah, nations, so excuse me. Uh-oh, here's a dangerous cross
Oh.
coming for Kaiserslautern for a change. And they still control inside the box. And oh, wow, Saarbrücken is able to clear it out without giving up a corner kick. Quite impressive.
I'll tell you what.
And that's it, that's the half.
Great first half.
No score, but definitely not boring.
Certainly not. Saarbrücken looking better after that half, if you ask me.
Let's go over some statistics, if you like.
Yeah, get the stats up for the game.
It's almost dead
Now we
50.
add up
For possession time, 48% to 52, which is tough for me to believe. And Kaiserslautern's advantage. Expected goal is definitely in Saarbrücken's advantage. Total shots 8. No shots for Kaiserslautern, and 1 big chance. 2 shots on target, 3 total. 3 off. No shots for Kaiserslautern. So yeah, dead even possession time. Yeah, I think it's just slightly more because K-Town did control in their end, but they weren't able to generate any chances. Really, the story has been, Saarbrücken gets it to the left, and they rely on Goss to throw it in.
Those throw-ins have been the serious danger. Like, it looks like that's where a goal might come from. Every time it's straight into the box. And all it needs is it to take like one little bounce, the drop in front of the striker, who you can get a shot off, and that can be the difference.
Yeah, all been ridiculous for runs. It does look like someone's going to come with them eventually if they keep just doing it.
So Kaiserslautern haven't looked too confident defending them at all.
No, certainly not.
No, but they in fairness to the K-Town defense, though, they have gotten the most important tackles. They've cleaned up and put the fires out when they needed to. But you don't want to put yourself in that position where if you don't make this tackle, it's in the back of the net. And that's what Kaiserslautern's pretty much been able to do. It's almost desperate play.
It's last-ditch defending. Let's be honest, it's not organised. It's man-to-man, one-on-one people, and not individual battles. And look, with the quality of team both these teams have, that's not surprising. That's the type of football we're going to see here tonight.
This is not a top team by any stretch.
Exactly. So, and that's why maybe it's not going to look the best. It's not going to look organised. But if you've got players out there throwing themselves in the line, winning those individual battles, that's what you want as a team like Saarbrücken.
One thing I've learned about when I starting this channel, because this channel's kind of about learning and understanding how everything works, world football wise. Top league does not mean top exciting play. The best stuff I've seen is entertainment-wise has been in the championship, MLS. It doesn't necessarily come. I mean, Champions League final was a good game, wasn't anything classic. I find that the smaller stuff seems to have just as much on the line, at least emotionally, and can be just as exciting. I mean, I think that's the one thing about football too. There's so much opportunity. There's so many levels of professional where when I grew up in American sports, there was one level. If you played minor league, you're probably living check to check. Whereas that's not necessarily the case of football, depending on what country,
It's because it's so local. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? The only thing you can compare it to is a college football athlete.
They don't make a dime. They don't make a dime. They just, it's just a show for the pros.
It's like if someone paid them money, basically, the money they earned, which is good, because it helps the local economy. You can get into that side of it.
Hey, look, it's like there's another thing I throw in. It's not like Celtic and Rangers set the world on fire in Europe, but I always like the Old Firm, no matter what. It's always exciting to feel like something's on the line.
Yeah,
that's what I meant by emotional. So Scotland is far from one of the top leagues in Europe. But
well, we kind of are. I actually disagree with that. We're in the top 10.
Yeah, but once you're past 5,
are you though?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about Saarbrücken. Right?
Actually, it's time for me to get a break. I gotta get some water. You guys can go.
But yeah, I agree. Like, the highest quality doesn't always make for the best game. Like, watching a Premier League game compared to this, the quality is obviously better in the Prem, but this can be more exciting. And I think that's what's so different about football in like Europe compared to like the American sports. Is obviously over there you don't have like these local teams like we do. Like a town's football team is like the community sort of thing. Whereas over there you have the big franchises. Yeah, like here, you could, like, no matter where you are, there is a local enough club for you to get attached to and have, like, a legitimate link with. Whereas in the US, you've got, like, one team, like, you've got, like, a couple teams in a state or whatever, which are, like, the big team that everyone sort of follows.
One example of that is Wrexham. I don't know if you've seen this, but since Wrexham got promoted, there's been 24% more buffs in the Tower of Babies.
Yeah.
A year later.
I've not seen that, but brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? That is like Ben Foster. It's on Ryan Reynolds' YouTube video. Ben Foster talking about it. Like that's how much of an effect it has. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so,
Like,
and you can just tell, or you can guarantee, like, it's not just the babies that have gone up. Just like the local economy is probably a lot
exactly.
healthier in Wrexham now. Like, because like before all of this happened, where the club became this popular thing. So yeah, he's just that is one of the cool things in Europe. Like in all of our countries, you have like a local community team no matter what level of football it is, that is something you can get attached to, go and watch every week, and have meaningful experiences watching that side for like a relatively cheap price potentially. Whereas like it's like supporting a Premier League club if you don't live near the Prem club. Like it's cool, you can get attached to it, but it's just not the same as having a team that you can go and see more often, a team that's like where you're from. Like you can have so much more of a link with that.
Yeah, I definitely think it just there's more opportunity, isn't there?
Hmm.
But I'm looking forward to this second half here.
I'd say it was a decent first half. Like for a 0-0, it wasn't bad. I do really see a goal coming from one of those throw-ins. They have looked dangerous from that.
You
But
know, we need the front here, they do look really dangerous from that play.
I could see both sides scoring this second half, to be honest. Maybe like Saarbrücken get the first, and so Kaiserslautern have to step out more, and then they fire back, and then it sort of opens up from there, maybe.
Try to make sure these people don't attack my door.
Oh, because that thing was done. No, I can go with a new one, right? By the way, oh, I just thought of it. I figured out another way to tie Wiesbaden in. Oh, and I already forgot
Because
it.
we needed more of those.
Yeah, we sure did. I'm trying to figure out. What I did. Oh, I thought of it over there. Not too bad. I already forgot. Ugh.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, well, I don't know what happened there. Let me see.
Why, hello.
PC, what are you doing? Okay, that's fixed now.
Did you release the hostages?
Not yet, no. Actually, you'll be happy to know they're never getting freed because we're still on 4 likes. So unless there's 7 people watching right now, smash that like button and we will free your mum from hostage, which we've took under. So I just need one more person to hit the like button.
Where's the man?
I think 5 likes is reasonable.
I had a really good way to tie it in. Now I forgot. 5 would be rough. Only really more than 3 in there.
We've got 4 likes already.
4? You get that 5th like? Well, maybe I should go like it. I need my mom back.
Clearly, we've just got an audience of heartless people.
Oh, we're on 5 likes now. That's us.
Good work.
Joke's on them because we were lying.
You still got your mom.
If you can get us to 10 likes now,
We promise we'll definitely do it at 10.
It is your mom we're talking about.
it's not even your dad we're talking about, right? We can get if like, you like, fuck that guy, but your mum did.
What kind of son, daughter, or in between would you be if you allowed your mother to be left in Green Man's house? It's not just any house.
It's
Green Man's house.
And I'm gonna tell you, she's in my bed. And that's not a nice place to be.
As many women have found out in the past.
Go ask my ex.
I don't think you want anybody doing that. Don't challenge anybody.
Because they'll do it.
I really wonder what a break it's for that Redondo is not going to be there. I mean, I'm not sure what his season stats are. Well, I could check. We can't. Maybe we can't. 2 minutes till start time.
2 Minuten.
Yeah, get to the chopper.
2 Minuten.
Can you imagine if like you're a German person trying to find a stream for this match and you just find 3 people speaking English?
I forgot to put last time I put in English. Yeah, I did. Yeah, good.
We need subtitles.
Yeah. Last time I put
Especially
in
Green
English.
Man. Auf English.
Tell the German viewers. Guten Tag.
Saarbrücken sind sehr gut.
Yeah, there's some
Sehr, sehr gut.
There are some games going around right now. Newcastle leads Everton in the 57th minute. 1-0.
West Ham
Forest
and
over
Tottenham.
Fulham 3-1. Bournemouth and Crystal Palace are still tied at the half, as Burnley is, but they're 1-1 to Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. 0-0, as they say. West Ham and Tottenham, 32nd minute. They're tied up at 1 as well.
Big result for Nottingham Forest.
Surprising result. 3-1 as well. They're the kind of team to grind out a 1-0, so to be 3-1 up at Fulham's pretty impressive.
To be fair, they're playing at home.
Home, away. Forest's form has really not been very good recently.
Oh, it's been awful.
And Fulham one of those teams where they seem to be good against the lower sides, and then like it's the bigger teams that they really struggle against.
Fulham just one's place behind Chelsea.
Fortuna Sittard is in the first, and I can't even say that. Eredivisie?
In the Eredivisie.
Eredivisie, yeah. I didn't know they were, because that was a preseason game we had earlier in the season. I didn't know they were.
I think they're one of those. I think they're one of those that go up and down.
Up and down, yeah. Yeah, they showed up a little chippy game in the preseason for us. I didn't know they were in the first league though. By the way, you're saying you don't understand the Belgian system. I actually took the time to learn the Belgian system. Green Man.
It's so bad.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's the best system in Europe. It's so
They
good.
saying that ironically.
No, I think it's awesome. I love it. They the top 4 teams, they half the points and they play each other twice. That decides the championship. The middle teams fight for a Europe spot, and the bottom teams go down. But there's a bunch of different ways. That's the one I don't. The relegation was the hard part.
The championship round is so stupid.
I don't know. I don't know. I like league diversity. That's
It ruins the full point of our regular season.
I don't think so. I grew up with playoffs, so.
I can't believe that you're like probably the only autistic person that likes us.
I like it. I think it's great.
I don't know. That seems like the group of people that would like it, surely.
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't
saying.
mind. I think it's a pretty cool league. Not a bad league by any stretch either. The Belgian league.
It's actually going to be a league that doesn't exist soon. Do you know that?
I did hear that. Well, the top teams are doing pretty well, and that new team, the one that there's another Wiesbaden.
No, they're planning to join up all the.
Yes, I did hear they're going to
the
combine leagues with
Benelux.
Austria or something, right? Yeah.
Benelux, the Benelux league with the Dutch and the Luxembourg league.
Well, we got we got kickoff.
I don't know how Luxembourg have managed to talk themselves into that combination, but fair play to them.
To be fair, it's always been like Benelux has always been a thing. I think they have like one team.
Yeah, the Benelux is like an actual region. No,
Yeah.
but Luxembourg have got a full league. A couple of years ago, a team from Luxembourg knocked Rangers out the Europa League.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in like the qualification rounds, it was like a national scandal. Progress. The Rangers manager fell into a bush.
Opportunity.
Saarbrücken here.
Well, I'll tell you what, the three leagues combining is a good thing for your claim to top 10 for the Scottish League, because that's three leagues combining into one.
Actually, is that if we'll get more qualification spots. That's actually a great shout, by the way.
That's the one thing we didn't talk about the Champions League. Depending on how England does, they could get an extra slot for Champions League.
They're going to get an English team's going to win every single European competition.
If somebody wins Europe and they think finishes high, then you'll get an extra slot for Champions League in the Prem.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Can you imagine 20% of the teams in England get Champions League football?
That'd be something. Financially, it makes sense.
That'd be a
they're
real
the top teams.
gut punch. Be a real gut punch for the Scottish League fans, I'm sure.
It's almost much as a gut punch it will be when Chelsea get relegated with 80 million financial fair play charges.
It'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
You get to watch Chelsea versus Braintree.
Finally, the dream.
You're a fucking bastard.
Man, watching £100 million Enzo Fernandez play at Cressing Road round the corner from my house would be quality.
Probably still fucking worse.
Yeah, third league stadium, it's pretty big. Throw in K-Town. Deep in Saarbrücken's end. Oh, here can we make it a shot from the center backs there at the top of the box? No. We're going to ticky-tack. Oh, here's a shot right on goal. Schreiber, no problem.
Doesn't Schreiber mean like pen or like pencil?
Schreiber, yeah. Schreiben means pen. I don't know what translate. Yeah. Oh, writer. Yeah. So his name would be Tim Ryder. You know. Yeah, Schreiber. Yeah. Common name. It's common in the States. Well, here's an opportunity. Just goes wide. Fumbled by Himmelman. Excuse me. The K-Town controls in their own end. Big high press by Saarbrücken. Forcing the center backs back. They dish a wonky pass to the keeper. And it goes out. Another wonky pass leads to a deep throw-in for Saarbrücken. You got me using English words. I don't like that. Walking,
the language.
Mill, and
what can you do?
No, I speak American English. Now you got me speaking English.
Yeah, finally.
I think American English is more efficient.
The world is healing.
Big throw in from Goss. This is where all the opportunities are coming. And I'll go for a goal kick.
But who cares about efficiency, man? It's all about the aesthetics.
Yeah.
What sounds better? English
does. English
better.
does. Definitely does sound. Oh, wow. Again, K-Town gets that much-needed challenge, and they're able to spit it out. Might be able to develop a chance here. Well, they're all over him. K-Town player hit from behind. He's down, yellow card.
K-Town is such an American nickname.
Yeah, that's well. Nobody can say Kaiserslautern when you move here.
Just makes me think of Houston because they're H-Town, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's more of a hip-hop thing, though. The throw-in specialist, Marcel Goss, gets that yellow card.
Someone's kicking Green Man's door currently.
Auf gegen Young, she's ein Tor, she's ein Tor.
A fox ran onto the pitch in the Everton game.
Here's a big cross for Saarbrücken. Goes wide. And that may be a throw-in for... Which way does that go? Yeah, throw-in Saarbrücken very deep.
Saarbrücken. Another one in a danger area.
And it goes right to Goss.
The specialist.
Two highest rated players according to FootMob are Goss and Zeltz in the center back position. Goss plays left back.
Yeah, I think he's had a good game.
Oh, yeah, he did. Here's another big throw in. Tips out in front. Take it. Here comes the shot. Deflected. Oh. K-Town clears, but barely. Probably the best opportunity for Saarbrücken or any other team on this pitch tonight.
Yeah.
But K-Town seems to get that in front.
We've been saying it's those throw-ins.
Oh, a weird cross and a bounce. K-Town controls. They try to bend it in. A block out in front. K-Town still maintains control. They try to put it in, and it's headed away. Oh, and K-Town is still controls. They're now at the top of the box with their backs in a high press. Another attempted cross. The ball is bouncing funny, to say the least. And K-Town maintains pressure for Saarbrücken, probably the biggest pressure of the game so far. They get it out to the left side. Here comes the cross in, on the net, and in. K-Town with the first goal.
How's that snuck in?
I don't know. I think it went through his legs. Marlon Ritter with the header that seemed to, I think it may have went through Schreiber's legs.
I'll tell you, that seemed like, it didn't look like it was going in at all, and then all of a sudden it's rolling into the back of the net. A lot of pressure there from Kaiserslautern. Then Saarbrücken just couldn't get out. They just kept giving that ball back.
And here comes the cross. Knew it was dangerous. I think it just went through his legs. Let's see from this side. A funny bounce. Yep.
Oh yeah, just sneaks through his legs there.
Good.
That's unlucky for the keeper. Yeah. Good eyes for a man of your age.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't say it, so.
No, it's the way it went in. That's how I knew it was. Because it looked like it was right on top of him. So the only way it could have got through is through his legs. It was really just a really educated guess.
That kind of sucks for Saarbrücken. That is unlucky for the keeper there.
Just keep the pressure on.
I'd say Kaiserslautern really heaped on the pressure there, so... I mean, you keep giving them the ball back like that, you know, you're just asking to be punished.
K-Town proven to be a lot more effective with the short pass. Saarbrücken more with the run and gun style.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we're seeing Saarbrücken, they're sort of relying on the throw-ins, which have been really dangerous. But outside of the throw-ins, they're not creating a lot.
Not even corner kicks. Not even corner kicks are creating. So.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they're sort of reliant on those dead ball situations there, and you know, Kaiserslautern throwing on all that pressure there, just kept winning it back, and they do seem to be carving out a bit more, especially in the second half. A bit more open play chances.
Oh, we have a K-Town player down. Looks like he may have been kicked. No card given, just a free kick. K-Town Ultras lighting it up back there. Well, they elect to go for control here. Well, they fired in real deep. Deflect off the center. Wow, oh, just off. Ball deflected right to the center back for K-Town. He tried to take it in the volley, and it deflected off a K-Town defender. Or a Saarbrücken defender. Dangerous, dangerous kick. Right place, right time for Saarbrücken.
Yeah, and that was a nice hit from the Kaiserslautern player, to be fair. She couldn't get the accuracy right there. Momentum does seem to be in Kaiserslautern's favour at the moment. As they almost have another chance there. But we saw this in the Mönchengladbach game where, you know, Saarbrücken conceded. Mönchengladbach seemed to sort of get a bit more comfortable, have a bit more domination of the ball ahead, and then Saarbrücken just needed that one chance where they broke through, got their goal, and, well...
Well, you know, they're only a league apart. I think it's less likely that K-Town is going to take them less seriously than a first league team. I don't think the distance between the third league and the second league is as dramatic as a first league.
Certainly not. But yeah, we've seen Saarbrücken come back before, so they're certainly not out of this.
Oh boy, the left lets them play on in that one. In the box, deep in the box. Saarbrücken for the cross, trying to get out in front, and another emergency tackle by K-Town. Goss goes for the big throw-in again. Definitely the biggest chance creation on the throw and by Goss. Here comes the deep throw. Right to the K-Town defender. Spits out to the midfield. And I think that's what you're seeing right there. They're not... Oh, here we go. Opportunity, top of the box. Tries to get it through the defense. A shot goes deflected off a defender and spits out. But you're seeing when the center backs get control of it in the midfield, here's an opportunity for K-Town. They move it to the left side. K-Town, deep in the box. Here comes a wide cross. And a shot, not on the volley, strangely enough. Oh, gets it out in front. And K-Town clears. I think one of the... Oh, it's still in play. They cannot continue to give K-Town second opportunities like this. They have to start clearing. Battle in the corner. And looks like Urbanik draws a foul. One of the things I'm noticing when they're doing a high press and the center backs get it, they're lobbing the ball in there. They don't take any time to control or sort of develop a play. It's all run and gun from the top down. They're almost all long balls coming in the box, and I think it looks like Saarbrücken's hoping to get a box. Is when you see Kaiserslautern control, they're playing a little more. They're trying to walk it in. Whereas K-Town gets it up high, they seem to be just lobbing it in.
I think that speaks to the difference in quality in the players, perhaps, where like the third division side, they have less ability on the ball, and so they rely more on just getting it into the dangerous areas and sort of trying to battle for an aerial duel or like get a lucky bounce or a drop. Whereas Kaiserslautern, the more quality side, they feel more comfortable passing the ball around because they know they've got more quality when they have it compared to Saarbrücken.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, they don't seem confident enough to pass it around. Their game plan is just hit and hope at the moment.
Spray and pray.
Yeah.
'60th minute, Kaiserslautern leads Saarbrücken 1-0. Oh, there's some American right there.
Yeah, we'll crush that soon enough.
If I was a K-Town coach, noticing how much these center backs don't seem to be very confident of the ball, I would really start pressing the hell out of them. All that talk and probably the most control so far. They're going to elect to lob it in. Oh, they find it. Guy top of the box, right side. Oh, he tries to get a little nutmeg on the defender, but the defender was too smart for him. A nutmeg pass, so to speak. K-Town starting to look much more confident with the ball.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh-oh. Are we looking at... I wouldn't say that's definitely going to be a card. Right back Torre, who's one of the highest rated players by FootMob standards from the country of Mali, tripped up when he seemed to be making a breakaway. He's on the ground right now. Looked like a rough tackle, but maybe a necessary yellow card to take. Yes. Ooh, a little flagrant there. If there's not a card there, he was nowhere near that ball. And Bruckner took it. Might have been a good yellow to take.
He had to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. He had to, because if he doesn't do that, Kaiserslautern a 2v1 on the defence there.
Torre looks like he has some
That's not a
gas
good
in that
situation
tank,
to
too.
be.
He looks like he can book if he has enough open space. The
Yeah,
yellow card
he
goes
had
to
so much
Manuel
space
Zeitz.
there.
I apologize. Number 8. That's strange. I thought Brooker made the tackle. That's bizarre.
But yeah, you had so much space to run into there, and you had the striker in the centre there as an option as well, so that's definitely a necessary foul there.
Almani Torre still on the ground.
It's kind of painful to rewatch that goal because I just feel so bad for Schreiber there. Just snuck in there. It's a nice header. It's a good cross from Traore.
And it's also a testimony to the slightly better quality, as you put it. Ritter with the free kick. They try to swing it in.
Hey, just so I can... Yeah, I'll be back periodically, guys. I do apologise. I had a family emergency.
Gotcha.
It's all good. I'll try to jump back when I
Alright,
can.
sure.
I'm going to stay about for a couple of minutes.
Gotcha, man. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you what happened after stream.
Yeah.
What was those damn kids kicking on the door again?
Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it.
A bit worse than that, unfortunately.
All right. Take care of what you got to take care of.
Yeah. Were you here for the Kaiserslautern goal?
No, I'm fucking... No,
Dude, get out of here. Go take care. Go take care of it. Saarbrücken tries to work it in. center backs have had no ability to get it to their midfielders or their forwards when they're controlling the ball right at the circle.
Yeah, the midfield just sort of felt, you know, kind of irrelevant for Saarbrücken in this game. It just seems to be centre backs to forwards.
Only from that 10th to 20th minute where they really even play.
Yeah. Ever since then, yeah, it's just long ball, long ball.
Yeah.
You know, hoping for the ball to go out for a set piece situation. And they like with that chance a few minutes ago where they passed it to Nafi, who tried the
Nice ball in the box, but the forward's not able to control it.
Yeah, when they passed the ball to Nafi, who tried the nutmeg pass, you know.
Yeah.
And even there again, like when they pass it on the floor to these attackers, like in the half spaces, you know, there is the space there to play in. I think they just need the confidence to sort of play it on the ground instead of just hit and hope. Because I think they could do some damage to Kaiserslautern if they did, you know, attempt to play it through them more instead of over them.
K-Town letting them have the ball too. They don't look confident when they get it. Deep ball played out, but should be a goal kick. No. Wait a minute. How could it not? How could not be a throw in for Saarbrücken?
Foul.
Oh, he's calling foul.
I think so. I think he's saying Nafi pushed him.
We got Saarbrücken's making their first moves as far as bringing new players on. Marcel Goss, the guy making most of the plays happen from the throw-in, he'll be taking a seat for Fabio Di Michele. And Nafi will be taking a break. He'll be replaced by Simon Stelta. Patrick Stottheimer, he's also got the yellow card, and he'll be replaced by Tim Cavera. Also one changeover by Kaiserslautern. Daniel Heinzelt will take a seat for Filip Stavakalik, and he's Croatian, probably track, so I can't pronounce his name. Swiss, actually, well, with a Croatian last name.
I would guess that Stojkovic.
I am bad with
Stojkovic.
them. They're the hardest names for me.
Stojkovic would be my guess. But yeah, it's definitely a Serbian name,
Yeah, Serbian.
not Swiss.
Okay. Dangerous free kick for Saarbrücken. Well, maybe not. Looks like it was a collision with the defender. What he gave it.
This is a very nice position for Saarbrücken, though.
Oh, definitely a foul.
If they want to steal a goal from a set piece, now is the sort of moment.
Seems like
It's a great position to play a ball in.
Seems like the time's ticking fast. We're only a good minute and a half from the 70th minute.
You don't want to leave it too late if you're Saarbrücken, I don't think.
Here it comes. A little low in delivery, and spits out to the backs.
That is poor.
Yeah.
That is a wasted opportunity there, and I don't think Saarbrücken can afford to be wasting these opportunities.
Ball gets back in front. Himmelman picks it up. Goal kick. Defender pours Tominik on the ground right now, licking some wounds.
Yeah, the longer this goes without a Saarbrücken goal, the more time it allows Kaiserslautern to shut up shop, and the more pressure that is going to build on this Saarbrücken side. It'll be interesting to see if they can deal with that.
I'm a little surprised there hasn't been more pressure. Saarbrücken gets a play, but they're just the passing quality just has not been there for him. They turn over the ball to the keeper, who makes a wonky kick out, and Saarbrücken's going to maintain. Saarbrücken player goes down, no call on the play. They're going to let him play it through. Here's a nice lob right out in front. And cut off by Himmelman. Oh, he slipped. Oh, that's what happened there, huh? Yeah, I think we're just starting to see the holes in Saarbrücken's game. We really didn't see this last time, or if it did happen, I missed it. I wonder if it's the type of situation that this game plan has worked, and they're just seeing it through, but God, it feels like it's time to adjust. K-Town inside the box. They pitch one in to Torre, misses the volley, and it goes out for a goal kick.
It almost feels as if they were better playing against a better opposition like Mönchengladbach last time, because Mönchengladbach's control and pushing forward sort of worked in their favour, where they were able to withstand the pressure and then hit them on the break where they had more players forward, whereas Kaiserslautern, you know, they don't seem to have the confidence to push as high as Mönchengladbach. They're not holding the ball as much, pushing forward. So when Saarbrücken do get the ball to kind of break, there are more Kaiserslautern defenders, and they're finding that harder to deal with than playing against Mönchengladbach, despite the fact Mönchengladbach on paper are much higher quality side.
Aaron Opoku, not Torre, with that missed volley. Opoku replaced Redondo earlier in the match after he went down.
Sí, señor.
Yeah. They just don't look like they know what to do in this position in the midfield. Chips it out to the side of the box. K-Town deals with it. Ball's in the air. Who's going to come up with it? Saarbrücken gets the ball deep and easily dealt with. Oh, now we got a potential cross for Saarbrücken, but nobody's home. Headed up by Torre. It's top of the box. And Saarbrücken, they may be able to turn this into a play. Some of the defenders caught deep. Here's an opportunity. Oh, an easy pass. Opoku. Foul.
Yeah, it seems to me what we're seeing here is against the Bundesliga sides like Frankfurt and Mönchengladbach, they were able to play a counter-attacking style, where they could rely on, you know, their ability to withstand the pressure and then try and hit them quickly on a break to steal a goal. Whereas Kaiserslautern here are sort of making them have to break down a defense rather than run.
Yeah. They're letting them have the ball. They're not going to get. You're not going to be able to make that pass anyway. So, when you're up 1-0, it seems awful dangerous strategy. Here's the free kick. It swings in dangerously. Header on goal and missed by Schreiber. It's in. 2-0 K-Town.
Sal Mami with the goal. That's a goal and assist for the man today.
It could be, with 15 minutes left, the dream comes to an end.
It certainly looks likely. It's a solid header.
Excellent.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to see Saarbrücken come back from this. They've struggled to sort of break up that Kaiserslautern defence so far. And now with a 2-goal lead, you're going to think they're going to just be comfortable to see this out now. And I'm not sure Saarbrücken have it in them to get 2 goals out of this.
Much less one. I feel like they've been outcoached. Saarbrücken controls the midfield line. They try to get through the defense, and they can't. Foul Saarbrücken. A little pushing and shoving. The nerves showing for Saarbrücken too. Get a red card.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Yeah, this is getting ugly. I think you're going to see some cards in this.
And so the job is hard enough for them as it is. They really don't need a red card here.
Yeah, somebody's getting cards. Looks like it's going to be even up though.
One thing I will say is I think they took off their yellow-carded players, luckily.
Yes, they did.
So I don't think there'll be any second yellows here.
Four yellow cards given. Wasn't
2 each.
Wasn't Brooklyn already on a yellow?
No, it was...
That's right, he got away with one.
Yeah, it was the other player. I forget his name. Starts with a T, ends with a Z.
Substitute Fabio Di Michele with the yellow for Saarbrücken. Kai Bunker also with the yellow. Amalie Torre with the goal. Excuse me, not with the goal. That was a poker, correct? He also gets the yellow. It was Torre with the goal and an assist. Having a great night. And Julian Nies. 4 guys given. Ref trying to lay down the law.
Yeah, it was Zeitz who got the yellow card earlier.
Yeah, it is. Zeitz is still at center back position, number 8. And the captain of the team. Two goals, less than 15 minutes. Can it be done? You wouldn't know it that they're losing 2-0 from the Saarbrücken fans. Fabio Di Michele Sanchez.
Where's he from?
Germany. Four cards. 1, 2, 3.
I saw a funny post the other day. It was an AMA. Someone was like, "I'm a Turkish nationalist. Ask me anything." And the first question was, "What's it like to live in Berlin?"
Zeitz with the ball. It's just...
It seems to me this is the way you beat Saarbrücken, is you put the impetus on them to create something.
Yeah.
And that's sort of where they struggle.
Here's an opportunity for Saarbrücken. It's going to be broken up out in front. And, oh, just over the top of the crossbar. An absolute must by Kai Brooker. A second missed opportunity. He's going... Whew.
He's going to struggle sleeping tonight.
No,
that's going to be playing
absolutely.
on his mind. That and the header earlier could have been the difference makers. I mean, it's a tough shot, sure, but still,
It's not like he had
he's
more
going to
than...
be kicking himself.
Hardest thing to do in the game is volley that ball accurately.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Especially on the turn as well.
Yeah. Corner kick, K-Town. Here it is. Here's an opportunity. A volley! Schreiber redeems himself with an incredible save.
That was a sweet volley.
Nice volley, big save.
It's kind of a shame he saved that, because that would have been a lovely goal. Really good reflexes to stop that, though.
Currently the lowest rated player in the game, according to football.
What, Schreiber?
Yeah, 4.6. Corner kick, K-Town. Seitz was taken out and replaced with Julius Bada. Seitz is on a yellow. Here it is. Headed away. Controlled by Kaiserslautern. They elect to go for the throw-in. 2-0. 8 minutes left. This would be one hell of a miracle if they could pull this off. But it's just not looking that way when they control. Deep throw in
Kaiserslautern look
K-Town.
equally as dangerous at the moment, and, you know... That's not great, because, alright, yeah, Saarbrücken maybe score one, but Kaiserslautern could easily get another one here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's really no reason. With the 2-goal lead, there's no reason to pressure him at all right now. And I think that was... This is why I don't coach professional football. I thought they were just letting them have him. I thought the time to press him was right after they scored their first goal. Right moves, let him have the ball.
Yeah.
And we got a foul on K-Town. Will give possession to Saarbrücken. 7 minutes left. And there hasn't been a hell of a lot of stoppages or VAR stuff. You're only going to get a minute, 2 tops of injury time.
Oh yeah, did you see that they're bringing VAR to the championship next season?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty standard. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to the third. It's not in the German third league. The technology gets cheaper.
Second at the moment.
Saarbrücken.
Like, do Wiesbaden have it?
No. Yeah, well, we have in the second league. Yeah. And in the Pokal. Volley deflects and becomes a Saarbrücken corner kick. These corner kicks couldn't be bigger.
They kind of need to score now if they're going to do this.
Here it is. And now No, it's a little short. Not a great delivery, but it's out in front. Saarbrücken controls, and a foul's called. K-Town ball.
So you compare the delivery from Kaiserslautern there for the goal they scored, their second one, to like the free kick that Saarbrücken had a little while back and the corner Saarbrücken have just had. There's, you know, the Saarbrücken balls just have not been good enough, whereas you see that Kaiserslautern one there for the second goal. It's a fantastic cross to find the man in the middle there. And that is what Saarbrücken have needed from these past couple of set pieces, and it's just not been there.
I think Friedhelm Funkel, coach for Kaiserslautern, has done a spectacular job tonight.
Yeah. If anything, I'd argue he's potentially coached this better than like Mönchengladbach's coach did.
Yeah.
Because like they had the control of that game, sure, but you know they always looked a bit shaky whenever Saarbrücken attacked, whereas here, Kaiserslautern have looked fairly comfortable for most of this game.
Try to work it in slowly, top of the box. Tries to do a through ball, but it's just the touch isn't there. Out for a corner kick. Header out, controlled. I mean, the midfield has gotten almost no touches. It's either been the forwards receiving some kind of long ball, or the I hate to say the center back. It's not looking like they're knowing what they're doing once they're over the midfield line. And that seems to be what K-Town's doing, is they're letting those guys have the ball. They have no faith in them, clearly.
Well, yeah, it's like they've identified that. It's like you leave them to have the ball there. They don't know what, like they struggle with what to do, and so it's going to be easy to win it back if you just sort of let them have it, because they're going to play that poor pass, or they're just going to boot it long, which just gives you a chance to get it back and then, you know, do whatever you want to do.
See, speaking of, Schreiber just does that, and nothing really comes of it. They're winning all the air battles, K-Town, at this point.
Yeah.
There's a short pass, top of the circle of the box. Bounces all over the place, in the air. K-Town dealt with nicely. And looks like Apoku's going to come away with the ball, but no. And he looks like he fouls. Oh, they don't make... Oh, no, they gave him a free kick. Right in the midfield, just ahead of the circle. Here's an opportunity for Saarbrücken, put just wide of the net.
That's a shame. That's a good opportunity as well. Just gets that a little more left.
The dream is over.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Kaiserslautern have played it well, to be fair to them.
I'm saying the dream's over, but there's a second division team. Their dream's been made.
Yeah, one dream's over, but another continues.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you asked.
Oh, no, foul. Right as it looked like Saarbrücken was getting a big opportunity from a ball coming in the air. No, offsides.
Rangers.
Yes, right call by the linesman.
Been a poor result. I think we all wanted Saarbrücken to win secretly.
Oh, I wouldn't be secret about it. I wanted Saarbrücken to win.
4 minutes added.
Flat out.
Oh, I wanted you to. When they're a local rival of ours. Oh, that's what I wanted to tie Wiesbaden into it. When I was waiting for Green Man, when I was waiting for Green Man in Scotland in front of the Hard Rock, in front of the Hard Rock, me and Will were waiting for him. I had my Wiesbaden jersey on, and this German guy goes, "Do you know what you wear? Excuse me. Do you know that team?" I was like, "Yeah, I know that team. So I'm from Wiesbaden." He goes, "I follow Saarbrücken." No joke. There was a guy right there just before Green Man walked up, and we had a conversation with him. Yeah. Oh wow. Low shot.
I hope he sounded exactly like that.
He did.
Oh, he did.
He did.
I'd support Saarbrücken.
Saarbrücken. Do you know what's
They're so good.
He was shocked that I was wearing a Wiesbaden jersey in Scotland.
He also looked like that, Nick.
He was probably just shocked that he was seeing a Wiesbaden shirt anywhere in the world.
Yeah, probably.
He could have been in Wiesbaden, he'd probably still be shocked.
You said something. Our team is bigger than yours. Yeah, but we got promoted.
Yeah, but they've just made the semi-final of the Pokal after beating Bayern, Frankfurt, and Mönchengladbach. So.
Yeah, I saw one of the Saarbrücken fans, one of the kids crying, and I could see my son crying. He was really upset when we got eliminated from Pokal, but there is nothing to cry about. This is one hell of a run. And
I'll tell you why there's nothing to cry about, because he has expectations and standards.
Oh yeah, he doesn't understand the difference between the leagues probably yet.
He's like,
and you get this far, it's like,
it's
you know,
against a lesser team. He probably think they're second league. We beat the first league. You know, that's the way he's looking at it. We're 2 minutes deep. Only 2 minutes to go.
2-0 Kaiserslautern.
I need to get my haircut short.
Shave it all off.
I might actually do that for charity.
Charity?
Yeah.
Who's gonna sponsor that?
I can give my hair to a charity. People I know. Like,
oh boy, K-Town with the dangerous hit. This probably just ended it. Opoku was fouled. They're gonna take their time with this kick. That'll knock a minute off.
You know why I shaved my hair? I just
taking
watched. I was thinking about what to do with it, and I watched Fight Club, and I liked Brad Pitt's shaven head and that. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going for.
You suit it. Yeah, I should do sort of baldy head. Like, I could imagine you not being baldy.
I suit all hairstyles. I'm just a fashion icon.
30 seconds. How many likes did we end up with in the end?
Not enough.
5 likes. It's not bad.
It's not releasing the hostages good, but we'll take it.
Keep the motherfuckers in prison.
Maybe next time we'll get some more people that love their mothers enough.
We're also gonna have to do another shot for the points,
When you're too
What happened? Remember, guys,
You'll just have to watch the stream, I guess.
Yeah. No doubt I will.
And that's it. K-Town ends the dream, and a new one begins. They will face the winner of Dusseldorf, Leverkusen, the hottest team in Europe. Well done, well coached.
And they're pretty good at football. Yeah, I think Kaiserslautern more than deserve that.
Absolutely.
They showed themselves to be the better side. Yeah, they got this tactically right from start to finish, really. And they were winning the headers more. They were monstrous in the air today. Their deliveries in the final third were better. Their passing was better. They were just all round. They showed why they were the second division side, whilst Saarbrücken are the third today.
And I think it's a credit to let's get this guy. This guy has a rough name. Let me tell you, it's really credit to Friedhelm Funkel to really crack the code, because Bayern couldn't do it, Frankfurt couldn't do it, Borussia Mönchengladbach couldn't do it. He figured it. He cracked the code. There's nothing to cry about, boys. Nothing.
This is probably already one of the biggest achievements in German football in history.
Achievement. You're going to go down in history as a side that beat Bayern. I mean,
people are going to remember this.
Oh, sure. Remember that year that Saarbrücken got to the semi-final?
Made the semi-final.
Yeah.
After beating Bayern, Frankfurt,
it's a big deal for a team like Mainz, who's been in the first league for 19 years, to get in a semi-final. Yeah. And I think they only got one.
Especially with the route they had. It's not like they beat a bunch of teams close to their level. They had to face some of the toughest opponents in the tournament to get here.
They get easy draw and sneak in.
Yeah, exactly. They not only had the great achievement of making a semi-final, but they also did it in one of the toughest ways possible. It's so admirable, the fact they even got here in the first place, So to go out now, you wanted to make the final, right? It kind of sucks, but it's still such an incredible run.
No, certainly. I think everybody here can be proud of themselves, not proud of their town. They'll be gutted, obviously, but at the end of the day, they're fucking losers. They didn't want to be fucking losers. They should have won.
You're such an asshole.
Absolute losers, by the way. Second best. Oh my god. That's why they're in the third division, isn't it, man?
This is why Wiesbaden went up and they didn't.
Oh, they're about ready. If it wasn't for all the other teams below them losing,
you actually believe these losers thought they were going to get to a final? Fucking losers.
These guys.
Oh my god.
Bastard.
No, that's worked out how it should have worked out. Look at them crying. Haha.
You've got no stake in this. I can almost understand if this is Rangers. But you have absolutely no stake in this, you bastard.
Fucking losers, man.
He just hates seeing teams do better than his own one.
I just hate seeing joy in the world.
Well, the thing is, this is something that will last throughout the ages. People will be telling their kids about the time Saarbrücken made the semi-final.
Sure.
When was the last time you ever heard anyone talk about Celtic winning the league? They still go on about the Lisbon Lions. That's the last time they were relevant.
Nicholas, any man that is proud of getting a semi should take some Viagra.
Some people just, they can't do it. Who are we to shame?
I just got a notification from One Football saying no fairy tale final. It still kind of is.
It still is, yeah.
It still is.
That's why I feel like it's hard done by for what is it?
I don't know who Kaiserslautern. They did not have as rough a time. They had to deal with Nuremberg, who's not a strong side, and Haditha Berlin, who's also in the second league, so they're pretty much in the same. To get to the semifinals, I would love to know what their first round was, though, but definitely a much less difficult a much less difficult game for them.
Would have been wild telling a Kaiserslautern fan at the start of the season that you're going to make it to the final, and in the semis you're going to be the fairy tale killers that were the favourites going into it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you on about? Be a fairy tale if we even made the final ourselves.
Der Akku-Rasenmäher vom Marktführer. Nur von Einheit. Die Akkukompetenz.
No, on a serious note, though, I can't wait for Leverkusen just to win the whole thing.
Leverkusen, I think I'll cut them in half.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm only having a joke. I'm only joking about, obviously. Good job to Saarbrücken for being the second best team in the semi-final for a team that doesn't play in the first division.
Yeah. You are some kind of prick.
I hope a Saarbrücken fan is watching this somewhere. I hope one of you's out there. So
yeah, I'm sure they unsub. Thanks.
Saarbrücken were the second best team in a semi-final that didn't have a top division side and still played at a higher level than the Scottish Premier League.
25. Mai, live bei uns. Man kann es ja auch mal droppen. 7 Finals haben die Pfälzer gespielt, 2 Titel.
All right. I think I think we've seen a good stream, everybody. I think it's time to say goodnight, say goodnight. Any final thoughts?
LOL.
You really are a prick.
Yeah, that's my final thoughts. You really are a prick.
Why are you such a prick? There's my final thought. What makes
We're not
you...
even letting him answer it.
Yeah, you're such a prick, you won't even answer.
If you're not a prick, say now.
Saarbrücken comes up short to FC Kaiserslautern. Tomorrow, Dusseldorf, another miracle story, will face the hottest team in Europe, Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen. And we'll probably see you for the DFB-Pokal final. Have a good one, everybody. Have a great night. Take care. More Glory Hunter. Join the Discord. It's worth your while. See you there. Green is the biggest asshole I know in Western Europe.